Hello YouTube, this is going to be a tutorial on landing on Minmus. So I'm going to be using this rocket that I built not too long ago. I built this on career mode. I'm currently on career mode and I've unlocked some parts. And we're going to be doing a tutorial on landing on Minmus. So first off I'd like to say that we have hit 4 subscribers. Although that might not be much, it's a lot more than I had a long time ago, and I'm very grateful for it. And also 57 views total. So that's a good accomplishment too. So let's just get this started. Put the thrust there. Ooh, that's loud. Crap. Here. Actually I'll just lower the volume. And we want to slowly increase our thrust as the solid fuel burns out. And increase it some more. And increase it all the way. And press space to eject them. And we're spinning. That's not good. So let's spin back, and let's move to our 45-degree marker right here. It doesn't really matter if we're spinning, I'd just rather have it so we're not, but we are, so. Alright, we're doing good so far. Come down a little further. Oh, Jebediah's second mission to Minmus. Jeb's been doing all the missions lately. Huh. So we're using 4 KW rocketry rockets and engines. Then we're using a single skipper engine for the middle stage. And by the time we get to Minmus, we're going to have a lot of fuel, so this will be a tutorial on going there and coming back. So yeah. Oh, I still have a lander on Ike. I'll be doing tutorials on how to get to all kinds of places. I figure, to start off my channel, I'd rather do tutorials than really anything else. Maybe a little bit of Gary's Mod here and there. With one of my friends, Duckmaster, you spell it D-U-C-K, no spaces, M-A-5-T-E-R. He's one of my really good friends, and me and him go on the server that we're both admin on and mess with people, because it's fun. Alright, so we'll probably be doing that in the future. Wait till our apoapsis is above the atmosphere. Stop there at 98,000 meters, 98 kilometers. Oops, never mind, not that. So this will get us into an orbit, and probably even halfway to Minmus. Well, not halfway exactly, but you know. So we have Jeb cozy in his little capsule, and we're approaching our apoapse. And I'd like to take time to say the reason why I haven't been uploading is mainly because Kerbal Space Program has not been working, and I just recently got it working. I've been playing it a lot without uploading. I've tried to upload a video, but it was a video on getting rovers to the moon, and I had to delete that video because it came out wrong. I edited it wrong, and it was severely bad. So I guess I'll use markers. Oh, we're already in an... Oh, no we're not. That's good. Alright, we have 5 seconds. All 6. Crap, should we start thrusting? Start thrusting. Alright. Good. We're gonna have way more than enough fuel anyways, so. Let's burn this. Stop it here. 'Cause 92, 94, that's pretty good. Ooh. It's laggy. Alright, so now we can delete this maneuver node. And, you know, I'm going to make this a simpler tutorial because I'd usually put my marker out, then adjust it so it's on the same inclined orbit that Minmus is in. And, yeah, but I'm not going to do that for the sake of the time of the video because this is probably going to be a 15-minute video anyways. And I'm going to be uploading in HD, as I always do. So, you don't necessarily have to go to your descending node. So this is probably going to be a better tutorial than the moon tutorial, because I said things that you didn't have to do. And really, I kind of messed up on that video, and I've learned a lot more since then, so. You just want to get your apoapsis out near Minmus, then go get an encounter, which I already showed in my mooner video. So if you want to learn how to do that, I'll go look at my mooner video, but I'll also be putting up a separate tutorial on how to do that. We have Moho and Pole out in the distance for some reason. Alright, so go to I have a feeling that's a lot more delta V than we really need. That's good. A little bit less. But that requires more changing. Although this video is not really about efficiency, because you know what? Before this video started, I was actually thinking that I might land on both moons and come back. First Minmus, then the moon. Or moon. I just call it moon because it has the 2 dots on it. And, no, that's how you pronounce it. And maybe come back to Kerbin. That's if I have a bunch of fuel left over, and I hope I'll be able to. But this is primarily a tutorial on how to get to Minmus, although getting to both moons would be pretty interesting. Alright, so, oh yeah, my next tutorial, I think, is going to be how to get to Ike, Tuna's moon, and once I'm finished with most of the moons, I'll go on to planets, or maybe I'll do planets after Ike, I'm not sure. So we start our burn, as we run out of fuel. There we go. Then we have our ridiculously efficient, what's it called? LV909, yeah. Engine, and it's only burning 1 fuel a second, 1.17. And I forgot if I put solar panels on this one. Huh. I guess not. I guess I didn't even put batteries on this one. I'm surprised. I actually made it without batteries. Well, I made it the first time. I can make it a second time, but it doesn't look like I'll be able to get to the moon. But I'll be able to get to Minmus. Alright, so burning. It's probably gonna take a while. 2 minutes. Wow, it's a long burn. That's why I wish I would have packed a larger engine for this part, but it's worth the efficiency. And imagine like a big old nuclear engine on here. It's bigger and a little bit less efficient than this, but it's really efficient because it's nuclear powered. And these 2 fuel tanks on the side are feeding into this one, which is causing it to be really efficient, luckily. So these fuel tanks haven't even run out. This one's not going to run out anytime soon. I'll probably eject these. And these will probably be a little bit more. These will probably be a little bit less than half full, and I'll have to eject them to get back down to Kerbin, because I'd like it to be a soft landing, because we all love soft landings. And also, Minmus is really, really easy to land on. Like, I'm gonna say it's easier to get to the moon, but not land on it. It's easier to orbit Minmus and land on it. It's just easier to get an encounter on the moon. Although it's not that hard to get one on Minmus, but it could be hard for a beginner. Because, as I was a beginner at one point, of course, I could not even get into a Kerbin orbit. But this tutorial is not directed at beginners. And neither are some of my other tutorials. So, our apoapsis is rising faster now. And you're going to want to hit X once it's up to your apoapsis or whatever you have your keys binded to. See a lunar encounter without even trying. Like I said before. Looks like we should have burned a little bit earlier. But we still have an encounter. Now, here's the thing. If this was your career mode, and this is your first time getting to a moon, which I'd do the moon first, I would recommend getting your periapsis lower and just doing a flyby then coming back. It'll save you so much fuel, but you won't be able to land. But this tutorial is about landing, so let's quick save, although I'm not allowed to use the F9 button because it'll cancel out the recording. Which is stupid, so let's time warp to our encounter. As Minmus slowly comes up in the distance with a flag on it. So, then we get our encounter. It's a fairly close encounter, actually. 500,000 is actually pretty far. So, actually I had enough to get a low orbit and land on it, so let's orbit it first. Because orbiting is always easier and more efficient because you get to pick the spot which you're landing in. That's always good. We're wasting a lot of electricity because I forgot to put solar panels on this. So, like, if we run out of electricity, which I doubt we will, we're not going to be able to make it back. I mean, we might be able to, but our controls will kind of... Well, we won't be able to have SAS. We'll be able to make it back, just... It'll be a little harder. I keep thinking that this is a probe. And if you run out of electricity, you're basically screwed. But running out of electricity only gets rid of the SAS modules and reaction wheels, which are necessary to turn this. You can see the moon in the background. Where's Minmus? There's Minmus. Up there, looking nice. I do not know how to take screenshots, otherwise I would. So I'll just find a picture of Minmus and for the thumbnail. So, 20 seconds left. I'm drinking cherry Pepsi, by the way. It's really good. I love cherry Pepsi. Although cherry Coke is better at times. So more of a Coke fan myself, but that's not what the video's about, is it? Of course not. Alright. So, we're lowering down. Stopping right there. Nearly perfect, but it's not what it's about, not being perfect. And we're on an extremely inclined orbit around Minmus. We're probably going to land on one of the poles, which is pretty nice because that's pretty fun. Except it'll probably be dark. So let's get our orbit first. 24 and 20, that's alright. 48 meters a second of delta V to do so, which is not a lot at all. And let's place it over the jiggling marker, or if you want to call it. And it's rotating weirdly because we're gonna land on a pole. And you are, see my speed? It's really, really low compared to what you'd have on the moon. You'd have like 300, 400, 500 meters a second. When I'm finished getting this orbit, I'm going to be at around 100 to 200 meters a second. And that's exactly why it's so easy to land on Minmus. Because there's such little, like, barely any gravity. There's my dog barking in the background. And, see, that's a good job right there. Now we can pick our spot to land. And, here's the thing. I'm gonna wait for Kerbin to rotate around the sun in a different place because maybe not, because this is gonna take a long time. Maybe I could just find a way for it to be landing on the light side, because nobody likes landing in the dark. It's horrible. And Minmus is really mountainous and looks like an asteroid of some sort. Kind of. And we could land on a lake bed. That would probably be our best bet, but then again, I'm not really sure how fast Minmus turns or completes an orbit. So it's gonna be hard to tell. So hold on. I'm a little bit confused. I'm pretty sure it's orbiting this way, like around this way. So if we're gonna land on the lake bed. Whoops. Oh my gosh. I'm so stupid. I just deleted our maneuver node. My maneuver node. Not ours. We don't share maneuver nodes. Alright. So we get our periapses. Our apoapses down. And we correct this. I mean, we can land on this mountain area right here. It doesn't look that jaggedy. And also, if you're a beginner on landing on moons, I recommend turning terrain scatters on if your computer can handle it, which most can, but if yours can't, I won't judge you or anything. Because it helps you see where the ground is, and it really helps you. Like, it makes this super easy. So, we have where we want to land figured out right there. And I hope that I'm not wrong about where I'm gonna land, because sometimes I am. But I doubt it. I mean, it could be on the dark side, which would really suck. Oh, crap. Come on. Right here. Crap. Crap. I don't really know what to do here. Because I did get it wrong. So we could turn it right here. Have it right here or something. That doesn't look that bad. Right, so this maneuver node's really soon. Yeah, I messed up. I'm not perfect. Alright. So we're gonna make us, instead of landing over here, up in the dark area, we'll land over here. Still near the poles. Technically on them. Oh crap. I messed up. My throttle key is tab. And it messes me up sometimes. Like now. Alright, so I'd really like to just, you know what, we know where we're going. Alright, so let's raise this up. Man. So about right here will be good. Then we could burn retrograde to make sure we land in this area. Right there. Alright. And I can actually get some signs from this because I don't think I've been here. I've only been all the way back here. So we're technically going to be on the other side of Minmus. See how slow we're going? Like, the orbital speeds of Minmus are just so low. That's why I love it so much. Here, maybe it shows the orbital speeds. Yeah, it has a 242 meters a second escape velocity. So, yeah. That's not a lot at all, and we're definitely going to have way more than enough. You know, I need to look at the escape velocity sometimes. I never look at those. So, as we come down, normally I'd eject these fuel tanks. And I'd still have enough fuel to get back. And you could... No, you can't see any terrain scatter yet. I don't think any yet. Yeah, there, you can see like little flickering lights. That's the terrain scatter. It really helps. And we don't really need to slow down for a while. I can tell we're pretty close. Although we don't want to fail on this. So I'll just be safe and start burning here. Just get my... No, I don't even need to burn here. How about here? Now the terrain scatter is getting a little bit larger, so... As we burn to slow down, you could see the little rocks. Are actually not that little, they're pretty big. And coming down, not that fast, 70 meters a second. Which is not that fast. I mean, I could survive a 30 meters a second drop. Because I'm pretty sure landing legs have a survival impact of like 45. I'm not sure about fuel tanks. They seem pretty fragile. Now, let's just completely arrest our vertical velocity. No, horizontal velocity, sorry. Let's get that all the way down because this looks like a perfect landing spot. Although it's not all the way down, it's pretty damn close. So we are going to be landing somewhere in that area. Which my mouse cruiser is not on, probably, so that does not show anything. So, not going to put our landing gears down yet, because we don't really need to. And burn. Put them down. And you see how slow we're going down. Now let's try to make this a nice smooth landing. A nice slow landing. And touchdown. Perfect. Let's turn SIS off so we don't lose any power. Now we're here. Let's burn a little bit. I would rotate this, but... Observe materials bay. Oh, wow. This is the same thing as last time, so I'm not sure if it affects it. Maybe I should get on the lake beds. Do my experiments, keep the data because we're obviously going back. Yeah. And you see how slowly he's falling. And whenever he jumps, look at how high he jumps. Really fast. And let's just brake a little bit. Avery Airport. Feel like a superhero when you jump in low gravity. Super low gravity. 40 science value. Is there anywhere we can fly to get more science? I actually don't know where the biomes are, so... Let's just take a surface sample from over here. Then we can go look at the rocks. Take surface sample. You sneak a taste of the surface sample. Nope, it's definitely not delicious dessert product. It's definitely not made of delicious dessert products. Huh. I wonder how he took a taste of it, actually. You know, having his helmet on and everything. Probably die. I just want to go look at one of these rocks to see if we're allowed to touch them or we just clip through them. I'm hoping, since I turned scatter density to all the way up, that makes them more dense and that we won't just clip through them. I hope, at least. And you see they're pretty big. And we clip through them. Yes. I really hope that sooner or later we'll be able to. Watch this. As he backs out of the rock. Yeah, I really hope that they make the terrain scatters dense. Not dense as in many of them, but dense as in actually having mass and being able to crash into them and stuff. You know what I mean. You're not stupid. Alright. So, we go down. You may notice that these parachutes look different. That's because I'm using the Real Shoot mod. It makes the parachutes much less rough. It doesn't replace the parachutes, it just adds new ones. Even drag chutes, separate drogue chutes, and then all-in-one packages, which I did not have when I built this, but now I have them, which deploy drogue chute and main chute not at the same time. And it's just really helpful. So let's get off, raise our landing gears, immediately turn horizontal. You really just have to get above 5,000 meters and you're basically safe, which there's no really huge mountains here, and we have enough fuel to avoid them anyways. Actually, we don't have to go completely vertical. So we're actually climbing up to escape velocity very quickly here. Yeah, we're not crashing into this mountain. We're in orbital velocity right now. We could already go all the way around and get more science, but no. Do I have a crew report? Oh. Crap. That's good. This is just a demonstration video. Oh wow, 28 minutes. You know, what do you expect with the Kerbal Space Program video, actually? I thought I raised these up. Yeah, Kerbal Space Program videos are usually long, and I don't really feel the need to edit this all that much. I mean, not really at all, actually. Except my new outro. Which, I made a new outro, if you haven't already realized that, since I said it. And, not really sure how to do this. So we're escaping, but we want to be able to escape to Kerbin. So, we're just adjusting it so that we have no periapsis. Although we could just get in there, and then adjust it from there. And we have a moon encounter. Where would this leave me? I'm not sure whether to take it or not, but we don't have a periapsis, so that's impossible. You know, might as well. Because we're going to have way more than enough fuel anyways. So, taking a swig of Pepsi. Because Pepsi's awesome. Not better than Coke, though. Alright. So, climbing down our node. Maneuver node. Speeding up. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. And just start burning now. I have a theory that your supposed to start burning when it's in the same... crap. When you're basically in the same area, like the same estimated burn time as your node. What the hell? No. I have no idea what the hell I just did. No, I messed up. I messed up big time. And now I'm out of electric charge, so... My god. It's making steering almost impossible. Having SAS on won't do anything. My god. No! If we crash, I'm gonna be mad. Looks like we're gonna crash. Yeah, we're gonna crash. Yeah. So I'm just going to stop the recording real fast because I need to load quick save.